What's going on, everybody? Madman Tony David, Pretty Psycho Elliot, Nikolai, Michael Unichamp. Oh, everybody's here. There's Goliath, Tony. Anyway, the PCT and Unicorn, of course. Yeah, I am a minute early. I usually flip the switch right at 3 o'clock, but... Well, thanks for subscribing there, Justin. Yeah, I usually flip the switch right at 3 o'clock. Dylan, what's up? Epics, Unicorn, huge stream delay today, huh? Well, that happens. I actually, strangely enough, when I first started the stream today, OBS was showing some dropped frames. And I actually haven't had any dropped frames in months and months and months, so I was kind of surprised by that. Who we got coming in? There's old Unicorn there. Anyway, just going to kind of do some easy mode PDT farming or whatever today. I was really hoping that we were going to get some news today about the update, but no news yet. So I'm assuming that means no news today because it is 6 p.m. at the Trendy offices, and assuming they are all either wrapping up for the day or already wrapped up for the day. There's Bleach. See you there, Madman. What up, Jaron? I hear you there, Jaron. I hear you. I finally got the level 50 in OMDU there, Jaron. I was pretty stoked about that. I still suck though. Fabtis. Funny, what's going on? There's Omni. Alright, anyway, let me hop up into the Steam group here, and we'll get some matches started. Like I said, today just going to kind of do some easy mode farming. The anti-spam in YouTube sucks. I didn't see a message on that there, Unicorn. Yeah, I wish there was an update tomorrow. Hopefully we hear news tomorrow at least. There's Sharks, Hodor. Anyway, let me hop in the Steam group here real quick. Into the Steam group chat, that is. A 1,023 members now. So awesome. Yeah, anyway. Let's go ahead and hop on in. See what these guys want to do. I personally really don't care what we do. I'm actually running into an inventory dilemma. I've got to decide what I'm going to do with a bunch of this stuff. I got no real use for it other than to sell it. But I wanted to have a full inventory, or just a lot of ideal passives in my bag. Yeah, we'll probably end up doing a spooky run today, Epics, but definitely not gonna grind that one today. Been doing too much of that lately. What's up, Alpha? Yeah, anyway, I just want to kind of get some stuff in my bags. I'm really hoping we hear some more news soon, which you know, currently we don't really have any. Thanks for subscribing there, Robert. Appreciate it. Sharks knows what's up, Omni. I'm playing with people right now, funny. So hop on into the Steam group chat, and basically we do 2 runs. I'll do it after after the stream there, Goliath. I don't want to continually switch out. Fiona, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. Anyway, let's like I said, it's grind day, as I don't really know exactly what. We don't know what's coming. You know, we don't know how it's going to be handled. We need news. News would be a good thing, but currently we have no news. But the sooner the better. My PDT hasn't stopped working yet there, PCT. I don't know. I can't really picture exactly what's going on with yours, but I haven't had any issues with anything stopping working. We got 2 there. Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm missing something. I guess not. I'm sure there's going to be a change to Autumn Meow. I mean, it's not like it's some ridiculously powerful OP pet. I mean, it's barely more than just barely more than Poisonous Tips right now when you look at the total damage done. Oop, I forgot the tree. That's what I forgot. That's alright. I'll get it in. Or do I have, I don't have enough DU left to, or enough green mana left to get the tree in anyway. I'll get the tree in next wave. Get that initial lag spike here. The lag killed Unicorn. Haha. The game is not running smooth for me today. This is the first match I've played today since I woke up. You just go to the Steam group and join the Steam group chat. There, Green Dragon. What's up, Jacob? I'm glad you could make it. Yeah, Goliath, but it's not like it's huge. I mean, I'm sure it will change to get dialed in closer to Sandstorm. But it's not really that big of a deal. It's hardly game-breaking or something that's required or whatever. Yeah, Alpha, it definitely, well, I mean, to do endgame, it requires a bit of a time commitment to get that set of gear. But, I mean, you don't have to play endgame. You can still enjoy the game at other levels, you know. I mean, the game's, in my opinion, the game was most fun playing through the campaign. But that's just me. Nah, there is no max on hero crit chance there, PCT. Like Apprentice. An Apprentice, a Huntress, the Monk, all the original 4 can get up to 42%. So there is no cap. What's that, Fiona? They'll never do that. They have a hard enough time keeping the servers communicating properly now. The more people, the harder, or the greater the lag will be. Dragolich is currently not the best pet for a gun witch, so I personally would not buy it yet and save the medals. Unless you're an ability power gun witch. If you're spamming your number 6 and stuff like that, then Dragolich is the pet you want. But if you're like doing the glitch witch build or anything like that, Dragolich is not going to maximize that. That'd be awesome there, Jaren. I'm actually hoping that, like, Orcs Must Die 2 added all that Steam Workshop support right at the end. I'm hoping eventually DD2 will do that too. It'd be fun to make some custom maps with your own custom waves, make them a little more challenging. But of course, if they add mod support, then they're going to have to have two sets of servers. Or like what Orcs Must Die 2 does is none of your gameplay gets saved if you're using modded OMD. But I would definitely be into making my own map layouts or my own wave layouts. That would be awesome. Yeah, this map's gonna go quick. Where are you at, assassins? They hiding. They don't want none of this. Yeah, how awesome would that be, Jaren? I mean, that'd be a lot of fun. I actually never finished the OMD. I was going to do my own version of Orcs Must Die 2 Nightmare Mode. And I actually never finished it. Nobody was using it. But it was fun. Had to watch the last stream after it was done. It's alright. A lot of people, far more people watch the replays of the streams than they do the live streams. Not everybody can make it, you know. This is a convenient time for me, not necessarily everybody else. It drops a 750 item power ring there, Michael, is why it's so popular. Uh-oh, we got some PDT damage going on up here. Luckily it's wave 4. I'll just hold this lane here. Thanks for subscribing there, Justin. Appreciate it. You the best. Uh-oh, I'm trapped. Yep, I'm dead now. That's alright, you guys got that handled. Got it handled. Yeah, see, it's 3 it's 3 p.m. for me there, Alpha, so it's just the early afternoon, in fact. This is kind of the sweet spot for live streaming in the US. But currently, of course, with all my late night stuff, I don't get a lot of US viewers. Most of my viewers are from outside of the country. Yeah, Dr. Mutant, it's really, I mean, any of them are viable. Alright, Pretty Psycho, thanks for swinging by. Nope, no luck. I hate it when a ring drops like that prior, but if it pops out of the box before the Dark Ritual Blade, you know it's not one of the good ones. Old Bleach got a ring there. Alright, Jaron, thanks for swinging by. Go play you some OMDU, man. Alright, let me tab out here and accept this friend request real quick. There you go, Goliath. That pet is a premium pet there, chicken, so you take a Gatto egg. Thanks, Jaron. You take a Gatto egg and go over. You have to spend gems on it. If you're new to the game and you've got your 600 gems for completing the campaign, do not use them on this pet. It's in your best interest to get bags. This pet is not... It's not some ridiculous OP thing compared to the pets you can already get. But anyway, if you come over here and you go to hatch a pet, which I don't have a Gatto egg right now, but I do have a creeper egg, and you can do this transform egg here. So depending on what you want to transform it into, it's going to cost a different amount of gems. The Evil Wick is pretty awesome. That's actually one of my favorite pets, but I'm not going to use up any more gems on pets right now. Alright, let's see what these guys want to do next here. I'm sure there's going to be a change there, Fluttershy, but it's not, like I said, it's not like it's some ridiculous OP pet. Alright, Unicorn wants to build Greystone. It worked for me. Let's see. Yeah, anyway, if you... All of the premium pets are basically if you like it or not. I mean, if you want to... If you think it looks cool, then get it. You know, if you got the gems. If you don't, then don't worry about it. I mean, it's not like you have to have that pet. I was regretting it as soon as I put that top 4 video up, because I knew everyone was going to go out and spend their gems. And that's... You know, especially if you're a free-to-play player and you just finished the campaign, that is not the best use of your gems. Not even close. Connor, you want to be doing the Maldonis incursion. You just don't get any DPS out of Gatto Fireworks, unfortunately, there, Unichamp. It just doesn't compare to the others. Unicorn wants his mana. Alright. I'm coming, I'm coming. Goliath, you just need to talk to Trendy about that. They'll fix that. If the inventory pack screwed up and didn't give you your goods. The best use for gems is inventory. Get yourself some inventory space. I do what a lot there, Michael. Got a good storm chest today, huh? Oh, that's nice. Hero damage, hero crit, and 5% crit chance. That's awesome. That's a tough one. Hopefully not anytime soon there, Connor. Because, what's up, Bolting Ship? Because they really need to fix some basic mechanics. So I don't think they'll... I hope they don't add a new hero anytime soon, because they need to get other stuff dialed in. But yeah, anyway, the one thing I would want changed, that's a hard choice. I think the one thing I would want changed is I want defense speed back in the game. Like the original Dungeon Defenders. I want my harpoons to be machine guns. And I don't care if they even hit for less damage. I like for stuff to shoot fast. To me, that makes the game more fun. And I know that that's going to come back. Maybe not to the extent of the original game, but they took that out in the development stages on purpose to try to get everything else balanced in before they worried about defense speed. But that would definitely be my choice. Yeah, customizing everything would be cool too. I mean, the sky's the limit, really. I mean, there's a lot of directions that DD2 can go. I'm excited to see what happens. I really, really, really want this next update to come, or at least get some news about it. Yeah, Goliath, give me just a sec. In fact, I'll do it real quick here while Omni's building. I'm going to make a video on that tonight, on how to, report bugs in the voting process and all that stuff. Give me one sec here, though. See if I can find it again. I got too many saved Dungeon Defenders 2 pages. Let's see. There you go. That is the bug site right there. So if you find any bugs, you want to report them there. But it's also important to vote bugs up. Thanks for subscribing there, Justin. I think I may have missed you there. I didn't hear the little bling. I appreciate it, though. Anyway, how they, other than game-breaking stuff, how they prioritize their bug fixing is Trendy's always been really good about doing what the community wants. There's always been voting on just about everything in the game. Well, you can vote up bugs that you want to see fixed, and the bugs that are voted up the highest will get priority. So you definitely want to swing by there and do that. That, and if you're having any troubles, completing any Nightmare 4 maps, it basically shows you all the glaring bugs that are out there. Which, I mean, that's obviously not the most ideal thing, but it's a good system. It works. Splines are useful for making placements there, Sharks. No, I'm just playing with people from the Steam group there. But now, after this run, I will I think some of these guys might be doing some builds, but after this run, we'll make room for some more people. But once you join the Steam group, just hop into group chat up in the top right on the Steam group page, and then you can just join on anybody that's in the group. I don't have any codes to give away there, Bob Twin. If I had a code to give away, I'd be giving it away. It depends on how you want to play it there, Unichamp, but if you're playing like Hero Damage, Hero Crit Gun Witch, the best pet would be Poisonous Tips. Or Cyclone, one of the two. Or Sandstorm, for that matter. I mean, they're real close in comparison, but the top... The best one really would be Poisonous Tips. Alright, Alpha, we'll see ya. Yeah, multiple boss health bars would be good too. I have to agree with you there, Goliath. Let's see. What do we want to do? We got the bees in the trees. Good enough. Unichamp. Is that one of your alts, Unicorn, or is that just somebody you know? I actually like it better, Andy. I don't like the way the Dryads fly is, personally. I think they definitely need to make some consistency. Personally, in between the classes, you know, between the different heroes. I mean, right now you got the monk with the pole arm that can fly around. You got the gun witch, of course, and then the dryad, and all three of them use a different way to fly. So I wish they would just make something consistent. Where's that siege roller at? He's way over there. We got plenty of time to kill him. It's just a matter of getting used to it. Like, I got used to it, so I don't have an issue with the flying on the gun witch. But it's just a matter of building habits, you know. As soon as you're used to handling it that way, then it becomes a pain in the ass to do anything else. Like, I actually, as far as just adjusting to it, I definitely had a tougher time adjusting to the dryads flying than I did the gun witch, personally. But, I mean, everybody's different. See, that's the other thing, Andy, with me, is I use a Razer Naga, and I'm kind of trained to use all the side buttons. So reaching all the way over to the 8 key isn't really a big deal for me. Yeah, we lost somebody, and we gained Vicious Waffle. Yeah, it should be in the description below there, Bodens. The Steam group name is Juicy Nation, though. Yeah, the inventory revamp is much needed. That's for sure, Michael. It's all good, Sharks. We lost Sharks. Oh no! Yeah, definitely. Without a doubt there, Sharks. You're always welcome. Tuskar. Tuskar's a chump. Don't even need to worry about him, I don't think. But yeah, he's getting wrecked. When he got an EV2 up in his face, too. It never hurts. It's all first come, first serve there, Green Dragon. So just join that Steam group chat, and when spots become available, hop on in. Everybody that gets in anyway gets 2 runs. Oh yeah, I hear you there, Goliath. We'll keep them though, because eventually it's going to return, I'm assuming anyway, to hero damage, hero crit being the best thing on the Wailing Glaive. Now that's an assumption, but I think it's a pretty fair one. Insight, my only requirement is that you be level 50 DPS. I don't have an item power requirement. I'm not one of those guys. I mean, that's probably going to change when the new update comes, at least right at the beginning anyway, as it's going to be a little more difficult. But right now, pretty much anybody that builds on any of my streams is more than capable of carrying the team. Yeah, anyway, the first thing I did when I woke up this morning was went right to the Dungeon Defenders 2 website to see if there was any news. And sadly, there was no news. Yeah, I hear you, Hodor. Hopefully we do get some tomorrow. I mean, I just want to. I know the update's not going to be coming, you know, real fast, but I just wanted to hear just some news and maybe something more of just what's going on. Got my face punched in right there. Well, Unicorn, if that update released in 10 minutes, I would be a happy person. I mean, obviously the stream would end because I'd have to download it, but that would be beyond awesome. Alright, I better quit pretending like I got life leech on this weapon and get out of here. Pardon me. Well, I am, you know, of course, nothing that I say is official. It's all my opinion. But I am assuming there will be some kind of a little teaser release and then a Friday dev stream that gives us a little bit more information. Yep, I lost chat there. Something's definitely funny with my connection today. I do have cats, Goliath. I've got two, well actually only one now, one of them passed away unfortunately. But I had two brothers, they're Siamese cats. They, it's funny, they're brothers, but they looked nothing alike. Well, nobody's going to know here, Michael. I mean, unless there's somebody from Trendy lurking. I am Esam. If you're there, give us some news. No one on the internet will find out what you say, I promise. Oh, you mean cats hatch from gatto eggs? I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. This kitty cat's hatched from gatto eggs. It actually snowed at my house last night, and I live like right on the Pacific coast, so it does not snow here. But yeah, it snowed. It's the first time I've seen snow since I've lived here. Now, of course, prior to moving here, I lived at Lake Tahoe where we got pounded with snow, so. DD2 is a good game. I mean, one of the things too, now obviously I've spent money on the game. And I'm good with that. I'm a supporter. I think Trendy deserves to make lots of money and keep this game developing for quite some time. But one of the things I really like about it is even in its free-to-play model, you can still experience the entire game. Now you lose some of the conveniences like the inventory space and all that. But it's pretty awesome that you can experience the entire game without having some kind of, you know, some kind of a paying roadblock in the way. I do too, K-Bar. I mean, I got no problem with supporting game developers. I mean, without somebody buying something, then, you know, the games won't exist. They won't be around anymore. What up, Blackheart? Oh, Bleach just said in game chat he really wants Jester back. I think the Jester would be an awesome addition. This map has the generic weapon drop table, but it does drop the storm chest. So, no guaranteed weapon drop, but there is a guaranteed armor piece drop. Alright, yep, Unicorn. As Unicorn mentioned in chat there. The Barbarian. Oh, yeah. Maybe one day we'll actually get that Barbarian. Yeah, well, that's awesome, Goliath. What's that, Jeremiah? There's supposed to be tower skins, Andy. In fact, that was something that was promised very, very early. The best use of an Abyss Lord is definitely the archers. There's no doubt about that. I mean, you can kill the Siege Roller on any character. It's just going to take longer on some. Yeah, just use walls, like Unicorn mentioned. If you throw down walls and repair the walls, that gives you enough time to put them down on just about anybody. Oh, excuse me. There's not, Twinkie. Depending on how you use your EV2 right now, the best thing is either to get yourself a Magmanus projector shot type weapon, or get the Celebration, the Terraria weapon with the Souls of Night. Like, I personally don't, I play my EV mainly for the Proton Charge Beam. I think it's awesome. So the best weapon for me is the Celebration. But, like, the Magmanus projector burns heat, like, 10 times faster. So, I mean, that's, if you like to use a lot of abilities or put a lot of bots around and stuff like that constantly, you're better off using the Magmanus projector. Well, the Gunwitch doesn't have walls there, Jeremiah. So your only choice out of those two is the Mystic. The Mystic walls are beast, though. In my opinion, it's currently the best walls in the game. But, like I said, that's just my opinion. All these baddies throwing stuff at our trees. Just don't be picky with your Celebration there, Twinkie. Don't grab the first one you see. Leave the marketplace and enter back in, and all that stuff will re-roll. Everything that the little dwarf vendor has will re-roll. Yeah, like Hodor mentioned, the Lava Mancer walls you can get up to just stupid, insane HP, but they're really expensive in DU cost. Oh, the day will come, Insight. I mean, it's getting close to that right now. I mean, nobody really considers the ogres a boss now. It's just kind of slang. Ogres are not... ogres used to be feared. I mean, and there was a state in the game, too, back in the early day, where if you got 2 ogres on a lane, there was a good chance you were going to fail. Or at least have a really tough time. Of course, now that's not the case anymore. Just 1, or is that 2? Looks like 2. Yeah, this one's got the shortest path. Come on, let me get behind you. Skyguard tower down. That's alright, it's wave 7. Should have killed off some of these bads behind it. I'm gonna die, yep. I'm dead. They do, Elliot. Squire walls take less damage, plus they have that self-heal through the passives. So you're, although it's not a big number, having just a small amount of healing is a nice thing on your walls. Oh, 5 million HP Ogre is a piece of cake. The Ogre's not what got me, it's all those little guys. If you ignore the little guys while you're standing behind a siege engine, there's a pretty good chance the little guys will take you out, as they do hit hard. The only reason I say I like the Mystic Walls better than the Squire is it's the same DU cost, and it adds a little CC to the lane with the knock up there. Yeah, automation is the passive you're looking for on the Squire walls. And then I actually use my Squire more for dummies now. Yeah, that's true. The Mystic Walls. It depends on what you want to do there, Bob. I mean, there's pretty much any hero is viable right now. The strongest builders are, you know, the Mystic, the EV. Man, I got a really crappy chest. Rolled at perfect 700 item power, but hero health and hero crit, no thank you. I actually turned down, I got into Nightbot earlier today and did some tweaking on him. So Nightbot should not be quite as aggressive on YouTube. Well, if you want to do it the way a lot of us did it, Danny, that's how you do it. You go up through the Nightmare levels. You go Nightmare 1 to Nightmare 1 Incursion, to Nightmare 2 to Nightmare 2 Incursion, and so on and so on. But I mean, the easiest thing right now to do would be join the Steam group and hop into a group with some, you know, some better builders and get yourself some gear that way. I think the Squire's Ballistas will make a comeback there, Insight. There's no doubt about that. I mean, they're not terrible right now. It's just not, it's definitely not the strongest thing out there. Well, that's never going to happen now, Unicorn. It happened before because there was no matchmaking. You know, originally, if you didn't have a group of friends that you played with and you queued up for a match, you would always be in it by yourself. Alright. So, Bleach is out of here. We got one more spot. Vicious, you get one more run. See if Unicorn wants to build another one. Nah, there's no proof, Elliot. You just play it. You can put a Squire wall down and see that it dropped like 10% of its health with an Ogre smashing on it. And then you put any other wall down, and with that same Ogre, it'll be like at halfway. So unfortunately, there's not many tooltips or anything anywhere. But there's definitely no proof. In fact, at one point, everyone thought that it wasn't that the Squire walls took less damage. That was that everything else just took more. Yep, I missed. Let's see what you want to build, Unicorn. I'm good with anything. Just farm mode right at the moment, so clear out some of this junk. I'm gonna have a definite inventory problem. Danny, thanks for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, definitely, Sharks. As soon as there's a spot open, by all means. Unicorn doesn't care what map. Oh man, I'm definitely running out of bag space here. I gotta go through and get rid of some of these junk, items. Let's do a Ramparts. What's going on, John? Raphael, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Andy, I mean that, obviously you got to have all the spheres in place. The that old hero spotlight on the Squire walls, which I'm going to be redoing all of those as soon as the update comes. But that hero spotlight with Squire walls is still it's still true with everything except the Hardy blockade. Of course, the Hardys are just on the totems now and not on every piece of gear, where it used to be on every piece of gear. Lightning Auras and Geysers had their little stretch as the meta there, Unicorn. Everybody was using those there for a while. I do Onslaught Nightmare 4s all the time. The problem is how far I can get is 40, 50 hours. So, I mean, I've never taken an Onslaught to the farthest I can go. I've always quit them. The farthest I have gone, though, is like wave 165. Yeah, we lost somebody, so we got a spot open. Hop on in. Anyone that's interested, Sharks, you can get another run in if you want. Whoever wants to. Nobody knows, George. That's the question of the day. There's no doubt. I would love to know myself. Yeah, whatever you want to do, Unicorn. It don't matter to me. There is no best map for farming a Gunwitch weapon there, Templar. There's no map-specific Gunwitch weapons. The wave 165 or 160, whatever I got to there, so hard to pick. Took about 30 hours. Actually did it in shifts with the wife. It's the reward for the time is just not there. I mean, if you grinded that many hours straight and just did Nightmare 4 incursions, you'd get so much more loot. Unicorn doing the Dryad builds. Ooh, Angry Nimbus, huh? Oh yeah. Lightning Auras actually need some love. Their insight. They're actually really underpowered right now. Yeah, Templar, that's what I usually do. I mean, I wouldn't do it unless you have hours and hours to spend. Because you're not going to, like, do 15 waves or 20 waves or whatever and get the weapon you want. Unless you're just really, really lucky. I gotta say, this is, other than the ones I've done myself, this is one of the first Angry Nimbus builds I've seen. Yeah, the Dryad doesn't have that limitation like the others. The Dryad can put down as many Angry Nimbuses as they want there, Goliath. And, the reason the Angry Nimbus doesn't bother me as much as the Volcano does? Ghostbusters. Right there. Oh, yeah. Unicorn's got the perfect symmetry. I don't know about that. If you look on the mini-map, these Nimbuses are off a little. Connor, Onslaught's really good for a starter set, but you're not going to be able to really fine-tune any of your sets from Onslaught. But you can get a set of gear with all the proper passives on it that'll allow you to do Nightmare 4s very easily off of Onslaught. In the slimes. I love me some slimes. That's right, Goliath. Floating brains for the win. Oh, yeah. Ah, there Unicorn goes. Hooking it up with a Dryad. The clouds are decent, Elmo. They're not as strong as the hornets or the slimes, in my opinion. But I mean, they dish out the pain. There's no doubt about that. I'm double dipping on the caffeine today. I got a cup of coffee right here and a cup of tea right next to it. Ah, coffee is so yummy. I think this build's sketchy, Unicorn. In fact, I'm going to hop over to the gun witch for this one to make it a little easier. I can put out more DPS on the monk. You have to tab out to do it, Jeremiah. It's not so much the coffee, Goliath. It's more the caffeine that I'm addicted to. I got tea too, Goliath. I got them both. It's all good. What skin is Unicorn using? Oh yeah, that is a good skin. I like that one too. As much as I hate to say it, and as cheesy as they look, I think my favorite skins are those carnival skins. Well, Goliath, technically I am British. I was born in Belfast, Northern Ireland. Lived there for 10 years. Don't get me wrong, I'm an American now. But I got the dual citizenship going. Oh yeah, Omni, we're glitch witching it. Oh, I expected to, Insight. I mean, it's not. I've only been using the Glitch Monk and the Glitch Witch for a couple of weeks. Well, that's what happens when you leave when you're young there, K-Bar. We left Belfast when I was very, very little. My accent comes from Washington, D.C. Now, there's quite a few of them there, Goliath, but, you know, you look at the amount of terrain it had to cover. You know, all the roads are so straight in the U.S. because it's a long, flat piece of dirt that they built it on, so no point in doing anything other than making it go straight, you know. Yeah, you got to dump some points into to health there, Templar, and that'll resolve that problem. We all had that same issue. I think I put 100 SAS points into hero health on my gun witch just because of the siege roller. Yeah, if you double click a sphere, Lindsay, it will put it back into your inventory, so you can, or not back into your inventory, but it will unsocket it, so you can change spheres at a whim. Whenever you want, change them up. But yeah, anyway, Templar, I'm pretty sure that was everybody's problem, other than tanks. Other than people that played tank builds, I think everybody had a little health problem when the siege rollers came out. I know I personally didn't ever put anything into hero health, all my DPS characters. That's not a sphere, Insight. That is actually on your medallion. Yeah, Templar, that's what I did. Let's see, let's get these Nimbuses a little juicier here. A little more range on that bad boy too. It definitely makes a big difference. I mean, having that hero health makes it very, very easy to just face tank mobs. I'll take this side over here because we got no little Healy circle yet. Oh dang it! I joined the wrong damn one. You guys should have said something. I was on defense mode. I didn't realize. Oops. They got busted on the last patch there, Jeremiah. They're all the golden XP spheres. I mean, there's been sphere issues through really the history of the updates. There's been some sort of spheres that stopped working or didn't work properly. I'm a dummy, choosing the wrong damn map. I looked up and saw 7 waves and thinking, what? What is this 7 waves? I chose poorly. It's alright, I haven't done this map in a long time. I'm sitting there looking for the little healing rings on the ground and wondering why they're not showing up. Oh, there is no doubt about that there, PCT. There was some juice yesterday. Unfortunately, my team lost and is out of the playoffs, but the wife's team lost and is still in the playoffs, so... well, I'm sure they're gonna fix the spheres. It's just a matter of when. I mean, I'm sure that everything that's wrong or bugged in the game now will be fixed. It's just a matter of how soon. One of the, of course, this is all just my opinion, but one of the problems I think that Trendy had with some of these bugs is that they were putting out so many heroes there for a long time that. I mean, it's a small indie company. They don't have like a bazillion developers working for them or anything. They got a limited amount of staff, so they can only do so much at a time. And I think they got their hands pretty full with all the heroes, and the bugs kept stacking up. It depends on the character there, Templar. For the Gun Witch, you want to. Thanks for subscribing. I can't pronounce it, but thank you very much. Sorry for the lack of pronunciation. There's Penguin Welder. What up? God, I feel like such a dummy now. We're sitting here doing the defense mode, and I really wanted to get another armored cleanser. The 30 of them I've used to upgrade pieces or sold is... Nah, I wouldn't buy any of those Terraria items that are less than Nightmare 4 Insight, because you're not. I mean, the goal is not to be in Nightmare 3. In fact, if you're doing Nightmare 3 right now, I mean, why would you not just get the Nightmare 4 one? What up, Gaming Time? How you doing? I failed one. I failed a couple of them yesterday. I was doing some experimental stuff. I was trying to master a full AFK Harbinger build to put a video up on the channel without any upgrades and just not doing anything but hitting G, essentially. And I finally actually got one down, but it wasn't as exciting as I had hoped. But I did fail a few runs. Well, with a friend, it's easy there, Yuke. You just have one person do the siege and the other one keep doing the building. If you're doing it solo, it's a little trickier. You have to do some character swapping. No, that was a different one, PCT, when I threw a temper tantrum about the text-to-speech in Discord. But I was about 15 minutes into recording a video when that happened. Me, I've got almost 2 full stacks sitting now in Justice. I'm just shy of 2 stacks. Actually, I wanted to get to 2 full stacks. Just in case there is an increased armor and weapons tier, and hoping maybe they would add an increased Terraria tier in as well. I'm just under that. In fact, I'll probably do that today. Get up to 2 full stacks. I don't even remember. I'll look after the wave. I'm not sure how many I have. I'm sure they will Goliath. Just a matter of time. That's the Mystic defenses already got fixed, but the Dryad defenses still do not get increased crit damage when you upgrade them. If you got a machine that can handle it, Insight, I did a video on how to increase the frame rate in Dungeon Defenders 2. You have to go into the config files for DD2, but you have to have a system that can handle it, and that's a lot of people's problem. If you got a low frame rate on a lesser system, you gotta lower everything. I don't know if I'd call it OP there, Andy. It's barely an increase over the Poison's Tips. But I hear you, though. I think that was an oversight. That just happened. It hasn't always been that way with the Auto Meow. That just happened when the pet abilities got changed recently. Mark, as soon as one comes available after this run, I'm actually going to be dropping group and creating a new group. So there will be some spots open then. The only spot that's guaranteed if any of the mods in the Steam group want to build, or if anybody wants to build for that matter. Somebody's got a capable build, I'm more than happy to let you show it off on my stream. Allows me to be lazy. Siege rollers. Which one you want to do first? You want to do that one first? That one's got a longer way to go. Yeah, I guess they both have long ways to go. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'm just going to burn this one real quick since it's already out. Oop. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just stand in the circle and die terribly. I'm sure most of you guys have figured it out, but the key, not that I'm giving you guys a good example or anything, but the key to not dying behind the siege if you're on a gun witch is the double jump. You can jump away from a lot of those projectiles. God dang, I'm just getting beat up. Yeah, book dropping the roller helps too. Already did. Yep. Sorry, Unicorn, didn't see it. Didn't see your message there. And remember too, if you have the proper skill spheres, when you book drop the roller, it does increased damage. Yeah, Elmo, everybody gets 2 runs. So this group has had 2 runs. If you joined late, you can rejoin for another one. But I'll be dropping group and starting a new one, because there's more people that want to get in. This is not about grinding gear for any one individual person. It's about everybody having a good time. Yeah, it's we got the old winter storm advisory in effect for today. Like I said, it's actually snowed last night, which just doesn't happen here. I got my noise gate. Oh crap, Growflow, I'm sorry, I forgot to look. I got my noise gate set there, Goliath, trying to eliminate some of that background noise from the rain. But I have a flat metal roof. So if it rains hard, it rains loud. Very, very loud here at my house. Anyway, there, Growflow. I'll take, if I can remember after the wave, I will check. But I think I'm right at like almost 2 full stacks. There's what, 99 in a stack, and I know I got 1 full stack at least. Yeah, it'd be awesome there, PCT, if you want to build up some stuff. Nah, there is no best map at all to farm pet stuff. I want to say probably Demon's Lair if you're just looking for pet upgrades or pet rerolls and pet food and all that. Demon's Lair would definitely be the place because you can complete it in like 4 minutes with the little secret chest. Or yeah, Goliath, well, just like Goliath just said there. Anyway, the secret chest always has a bunch of pet stuff in it. Oh, I don't doubt you there, PCT. I mean, it doesn't surprise me at all that there's a bug with your PDTs stopping firing. I just haven't had it happen to me. Terrible. Unicorn making fun of me now for joining this defense mode instead of a insight. I'm pretty sure that Clash Royale and DD2 will never have a crossover. Alright, so anyway, yeah, I got a full stack and then 78 and another stack of souls. So just under 2 full stacks. It's not the real Malthius Goliath, it's the fake Malthius. What do we got over there? Just 1 siege roller? Easy mode. So don't kill the siege, got ya. Pure Chocolate Thunder knows something. Or pardon me, Unicorn knows something about the sieges. Oh no, that Malthius is nowhere near authentic. He is a imposter. Unless he's dropping fancy special weapons for me, he is indeed just an imposter. Flyers everywhere. Here comes the rain again. You guys might be able to hear it in the background here in a sec. Coming down hard. Starting to, anyway. I'm assuming it's going to start pounding here shortly. There probably won't be any more game crossovers for a while, I would guess. I think that Terraria one is probably the last one that happened for a while. I mean, they got to get the basics of their game fixed first. I mean, I'm glad the Terraria one happened. It was fun, you know. Alright, so let's see. See what Unicorn wanted to show us with the Siege. If there was a DD2 and Borderlands crossover, that would like make my whole year. I would love that so much. Kill some of these baddies so we can see what's going on here. Oh, it's not taking out the slimes. Look at that. That's interesting. Huh. That's weird. DD2 and Dragon Ball Z. Here's the Blasian. What's going on, man? I sent you a message in OMDU the other day, the Blasian, and you must not have seen it. I wanted to see if you wanted to do some runs. I've got a Mega Shark now, there, Growflow. I just don't really use it. I mean, I did use it all the time until the update got announced, and then I started using all the glitches. Nothing in particular, Connor. Just kind of having fun, screwing around. It was yesterday. I don't, or maybe it was even the day before. I don't remember, but it was sometime over the weekend. I saw you were online playing. Got all kinds of fat loot there. There's another Harbinger's Punch. That's actually a better Harbinger's Punch than the one I have. Huh, I'll keep that probably. I don't ever use it. But anyway, I forgot to drop group there. See if I think it's probably too late now, but let's see. Holy guacamole, that would be funny. If there was some kind of holy guacamole crossover. I mean, what could they possibly do? They could add a new hero, that's about it. Oh, it's all good there, Blasian. I'm just harassing you about it. No big deal. Well, I'd love to see that one too, Andy. I mean, any of the Orcs Must Die games and a DD2 crossover would make my day as well. Level 38 in like 5 days. Nice. I hit level 50 yesterday. But I haven't been playing it consistently. Every time I start playing it, a thought enters my head as something I want to try in DD2. And, I end up leaving the game and doing that. I forgot to get my presents yesterday. And I'm going to miss out probably. And same old stuff, I am sure. Let's see, where are they at? There they are. Yep. Same old stuff. There's some more souls. See if Sharks wants to build one. Alright, Unicorn, thank you for the builds. Appreciate it. That's funny. See, I've 5-starred all the Apprentice. Not all of the War Mage or Masters, though. What up, Alex? How you doing? Running out of bag space in my top bag there. The novelty of the fireworks wore off for me during the carnival there, Andy, when everybody had like 6 million of them. Get old Sharks builds here. This is the Glitch Witch build that I'm using. Midnight is a beast, the Blasian. If you haven't played Midnight yet, you definitely got to try Midnight. Midnight's crazy good. Matchmaking error means there was a matchmaking error. It happens to all of us all the time there, Insight. Just try again. Are you on the North American or the U.S. servers? Bob, there's no question it's the archers. The archers are very powerful. What up, Preston? Well, there's a power surge. The costumes, you have to gem most of them, I think. I don't think you can get... I don't even know. I'll have to look. Most of the costumes I got were from various, like, hero packs or whatever that I've gotten over the time. Just the shot pattern is a little different there, Andy, as well. They're both very effective. I actually don't really like this one. It's really effective. I can get the highest numbers with this one. And I'm using what? I'm using double tap 1. It spreads the pattern out so far. You got to be right on top of anything to hit it. I mean, look at that. That's insane. Not one of them anywhere near my aiming reticle. Hey, you must have missed it there, Blasian. No big deal. Growflow, that drops on the Maldonis incursion. You want to have a monk out. If you have a monk out, it's a 75% chance of getting it. If you don't have a monk out, it's going to be lower. What's up, Izumi? How you doing? It's happening right now. This is the first time I've seen a Hornet build here on this map. One of the benefits, of course, you got on this map is the trees don't go away. They stay. Which is awesome. We don't want anybody else placing defensive sharks. It's going to cause massive multi-builder lag. This map is actually the worst for it. What's up, Matthew? How you doing? Sewer controls going down. I'm good. Still waking up. Still having my afternoon coffee. So, what do we got? We got a nobody coming. That's a piece of cake. Drop a big old puddle of mana there for you. It's not as bad on PS4, Jacob, but it's still there. I think the... No, I don't really know what the difference is, or why it would be worse on the PC than on the PS4. But it's definitely worse on the PC than the PS4. Ogres or nogres. Gridlock gonna get wrecked. Tuskar gonna get wrecked. Everybody's gonna get wrecked. There's Tuskar down. I think we lost. Did we lose a tree? No, it got repaired. I can hit like 1.4, 1.5 million on this guy. Yeah, join the Discord, anyone that hasn't. There, Ethiel, talking about Discord there. I can hit bigger numbers on the Monk than I can on the Gun Witch. Even the legit Monk playstyle, in my opinion, is a little bit better. The non-glitchy Monk. Yeah, I got a Mega Shark. I went with Hero Crit Chance and Life Leech is the one I looked for, with Hero Crit Damage. Hero Damage, Hero Crit Damage as the stats, of course. You guys playing on the PS4, now I can't do any big carries like I can on the PC, and I actually haven't logged into my PS4 account in a long time, but I've been debating on popping back in there and checking that bad boy out. If I hopped on the PS4 right now, it would be a huge challenge for me to complete maps like I do with the current builds I use on the PC, but it would be fun. God dang, I just keep getting rolled. Just got to use them, Elliot. Like I said, if you do the same map twice with the same lanes, and you'll see that the blockades don't take as much damage, you know. Now, currently it's not free on the PS4. It will be, but right now you have to buy one of the packs to get it, because it is in early access. Now, Burn, I'm an American. I just play during Aussie hours usually. I stay up really, really late. Up until recently, I worked in a casino that kept me working until really, really late at night. So I just kind of, my body has been trained to stay up until the sun comes up. Don't do that there, Zumi. Eventually there's going to be, you're going to be able to rename your heroes. You just can't yet. But that's definitely a hot topic. People have been mentioning that for a long time. Got no siege roller, huh? Little Explodinator action up there. Get him all wrecked up. Oh my god, I got owned again. I don't know why I'm getting wrecked so bad today. Because I've been playing my Monk so much, and I'm used to running up there and getting in their faces. I'm sure there will be Blasian. It's just going to take time to get all that implemented. Well, there's a siege roller finally. God dang. Wrecked again. I think that was a flyer that time. Yeah, if you like getting kicked out of groups, I thought that'd be the way to do it. If I'm playing, you know, I don't do it when I'm streaming, but when I'm playing, if someone's using Lagnado, I boot them from the group. Just because they're doing it just to troll. Storm boots are a guaranteed drop there, Burn, from, what is it, Nimbus? Yeah, you run Nimbus, it's a 100% drop chance. I'll probably go about another 30 minutes there, Connor. I usually like to stream for about 2 hours. One of these days I'll do one of those big marathon streams like a lot of people do, but I'm not mentally in a place for that yet. I get sidetracked too easily. Yeah, Unicorn, you get more bad ones than you get good ones, it seems like, that's for sure. Blaze up this ogre here real quick first. And we got, what, a siege in the middle lane. Let that siege come out a little bit because we were having issues with these the lanes here. Don't want to get wrecked, but gonna get wrecked. I've hit 100 viewers before there, Ethiel. Pretty much every time there's a new update, I'm over 100 viewers to stream, the update stream. The Harbinger's Punch is a piece of crap on everything except the Siege Roller. There's some kind of bug going with the Siege Rollers. Oh, that's a shame. We were right there. .335% defense power is not that much. Insight is what you're not realizing. I mean, if you're full beast mode and you got like the maximum amount of defense power, it's still just not much. And it's a 15% chance to do it. That's like nothing. I mean, one PDT poison tick is as much as probably 10 of that Harbinger's Punch passives going off. So, I mean, it's just, if you use it, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just not effective. It doesn't get the job done. But 335% of defense power is nowhere near crazy. That's actually really, really low. I don't really talk to the devs. I mean, I send them messages, but they don't reply. I don't have any connections with Trendy that everyone else doesn't have. But yeah, anyway, Insight, just to give you an example, like if you take my monk here, he's got 4,300 defense power. So just say 300% for ease of math. 300% of 4,000 is 12,000. Something having a 15% chance of doing 12,000 damage is practically like doing nothing. So that's why that weapon's a piece of crap. Can't buy into the tooltips. Alright, Sharks, thanks, man. That's a tough one to try to take on Power Surge with bees. All right, so we got one spot open. Anybody wants to hop in? The golden table flipper came from the carnival event. There, Zoomy. It'll be back around. Let's see. So many of these maps, I just don't really need anything from them right now, so it's hard to do them. All about just grinding those passives there, Dominic. Let's try another spooky weapon game here. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm assuming the carnival will probably be back around pretty soon. I bet it'll be around within like the next 3 months. I mean, who knows? I may be way off there, but... What's up, Cody? How you doing? The best... Are you guys talking about leveling in chat? The best to level is, without a doubt, the Harbinger. I mean, there's no comparison when you consider you can knock it out in like 90 seconds. Let's see. I think I'll monk it up again on this one. Yeah, it happens to everybody in sight. You guys that are looking for gear and disappointed that you can't get into a match, you do realize that I play this game like 12 hours a day. So, I mean, join the Steam group, hop in matches, join Discord. You know, we talk on Discord damn near 24/7. So, if you can't get in a match during the stream, just hop in the Steam group and join Discord, and there's no doubt in my mind that you'll be in matches. Oops, wrong button. Life leech is only important if you have a problem staying alive, Burn. I personally have a problem staying alive because I like to get up in things' faces a little too often. So life leech helps me. If you're good at staying back and keeping out of harm's way, you don't need life leech at all. In fact, it actually hurts your DPS to have it. You're better off having hero crit chance. Somebody do a exclamation point Discord for me. There it is. Pure Chocolate Thunder was thinking ahead of time. It's not a glitch there, Bob. You just type it in. The item power requirement that it shows on a map, if you're the creator of the match, you change that to whatever number you want it to be. So there is no actual in-game requirement to get into any particular map. Yeah, I fixed it, Unicorn. After the last stream, I fixed it. Well, thanks, Burn. I appreciate it. I'll get back to doing some more original things here as soon as the update comes, but like right now, it's basically just a last-minute grind to get Defender medals and get you know, get whatever loot you want, whatever heroes you want leveled. Oh, forgot about this flyer. Dang it, I hit the wrong button again. It's supposed to be F2, not number 2. I wouldn't say that. They're sharks. I mean, you know, you guys see the channel. I mean, I've done the Siege Roller completely naked on a monk, doing nowhere near 700k DPS. I did that low DPS Huntress kill the other day. That was on one that had a Huntress that had about 80,000 DPS. So there is no requirement. It's just a matter of altering your build to make it work for the siege rollers. Yeah, it drops, Cody. It's not the most common drop. The problem with the EV2 that makes it a little more tough is there's just a lot of weapon passives. So every time it rolls, there's a big chance of getting them. We got some floating bads there. At tier 1, I think they're at like 29,000 on my PDTs. I'm not positive. 28, 29, something like that. They're definitely not the best ones out there. Figure at tier 2, it's at 42,000 without any upgrades or without any boosts. I mean, it gets up there pretty high. Storm pieces are guaranteed drops there, Georgie. You just got to join the correct maps. I got to set up a command for that too. In fact, this wave is AFK-able, so let me just tab over here and I'll get you guys a link with all of the weapon drops. Let's see, where's it at? So here are all of the weapon and armor drop places. Right there. Alright, just upgrade anything, doesn't really matter. That's actually going to scroll you down to the bottom of the page. I didn't realize there was the scroll to in that link, but if you, you know, just scroll up, it shows everything there. All streams are delayed, Ethel. The standard on Twitch and YouTube is like 30 seconds. There are no streams that aren't delayed. That's why in-game chat, you know, if you're in-game playing, you'll see the in-game chat really quick if we say something in-game. Well, people don't know Goliath. You know, somebody that's new, you gotta teach them. If you don't say upgrade PDTs, then they're gonna upgrade whatever the hell they want if you built. Oh, Blasian, I've gotten way more crappy rings than I have good ones from there. There's no doubt about that. How are we looking over here? Looking pretty solid. Nah, just the totem, Izumi. That's the only place for it now. At this point in the game, it doesn't really matter what you upgrade. That's why I'm anticipating the patch so much. I mean, obviously it goes faster if you upgrade, but like this map, I can do this map without upgrading anything. Just letting the mana all lay on the ground. But yeah, I mean, if you built it and you're in a public match or whatever and you want people to upgrade something specific, say it in chat, you know? Nobody knows there, Burn. The sooner the better. But no one knows for sure when it'll be. 600k at tier 1 is not realistic at all for a squire wall there, Zumi. There was that one little stretch where there was a bug that was double buffing the squire walls and a lot of towers, but that only lasted about a week. I think the norm at tier 1 for, or the minimum at tier 1 to start Nightmare 4 for walls is probably about 200k. But obviously the higher you get, the better you are. My walls, I think, are... I don't even remember. I'll throw one down after this map and take a look at them. I haven't actually looked for a wall upgrade in a long time. So my squire has been in the same place for ages. Oh yeah, that wasn't too long ago there, Blasian. Well, I guess compared to a lot of, wasn't too long ago for me. But I've been playing the game for a couple years now. They can get way higher than that, but that's more than enough. I'm pretty sure I'm right around 450k there, Zumi. Like I said, I don't really remember because I haven't looked for a squire upgrade in so long. I'll look after this one and throw a wall down though. Burn, you want either sandstorm, poisonous tips, or cyclone, unless you're using the ability powers of a monk. If you're like spamming the number 6 or whatever, then you want to use Dragolich. Let's see, where do we want a wall? Let's pop one right here. 452, facing the wrong way. So mine at tier 1 are at 452,000, and I'm fairly decently geared. 763 item power. So I mean, I'm not anywhere near the highest it could be, but more than enough for today's content. Oh, you just got to upgrade or repair those walls there, Cody. I mean, that will be back. As soon as this new update comes, repairing walls will be mandatory again. And it used to be. I mean, if you didn't watch your walls and keep them repaired, they went down. It used to be that way in Nightmare 4 on every map. The only passive that matters for walls is Hardy Blockade on your totem there, Zumi. Nothing else matters. The automation is nice, but it's not required. Alright, Burn, have a good one. One of those PDTs is for the flyers there, Bleach, and the other one's pointed at the lane. When I lay these PDTs, I try to make it so that this PDT has the most lane coverage down the lane, so it doesn't hit the flyers in the middle. So that's what that one's there for. We have this walls here. Better upgrade it. Oh, PDT stack between different characters or different accounts, but not between different, not on the same hero or different heroes for that matter. Like if you have 2 Huntresses and lay down 2 PDTs, they don't stack. But if you lay down a PDT and then a buddy of yours lays down a PDT, they do stack. But it creates ridiculously massive lag from the multi-builder lag. Omni and I actually did, what did we do? We did the forest biome, Nightmare 4 forest biome, with each one of us put 1 PDT in each lane, and nothing else, no walls, no nothing. Don't do that, Azumi. The PDT is not going to be in the place it is now forever. That, and like I said, unless you like playing with just ridiculous amounts of lag, you don't want multiple people building. I've got a second, I've got that free-to-play account, of course, and I've never even considered hopping in and dual boxing it with another PDT. It's just not necessary. That, and like I said, all the lag it causes. It makes for a very unpleasant match. Just because the lag is out of control. Multi-builder lag sucks. Wrecking it. Here's the box. Is it going to be a trick? I have another account because I wanted to do a campaign playthrough on a brand new account when the campaign got redone back several months ago. Or I guess it's only been a few months ago. I don't remember exactly when, but so I started another account that is 100% free to play. And I got that free to play playthrough on my channel. I went through the campaign and got started in Nightmare 4, or got started in Nightmare. Please say Fryfic. What? Why is that? I don't understand. G it up there, guys. There we go. Trick getting wrecked. It's only if you don't build. It doesn't matter what your connection is, Ethel. It's like I said, it's well known. If you build, you can use lagnados. If the builder is using them, it's all comes down to that multi-builder lag. I mean, it's not me. It's everybody. You know, you hear everybody complaining about it. I wasn't actually the one who reported it. Somebody else reported it. Well, consider yourself lucky. Inventory space there, Bob, is the best thing you can do with that, with those gems. That's what that top 4 DPS pets video I just did. The one thing I was worried about is that everyone would go spend their free gems on the auto meow, and that would be just such a waste. Uh-oh. What's it mean in German there? Growflow, now you got me scared. Don't make me Google it now. Yeah, it's not about the damage it does, Ethel. It's CC. Got to get you that CC. That's the whole point of it. It's not meant to be a high damage dealing ability. I started playing the game probably, I don't know, when the original Defense Council became a thing. I want to say it was like maybe March or April of 2015. Or 2014? I don't even know. I'm not positive, to be honest with you. I think it was actually 2014. So, like this March or April will be 3 years I've been playing it. I mean, if you got the gems, Kevin, it's an awesome pet to have. Don't get me wrong. Someone that's 100% free to play, they don't want to They don't want to spend their 600 gems on that. I mean, when it's such a little difference between that and poisonous tips. I didn't do very many DD1 vids. You know, that 5 daily bonus, there's no proof that it does anything, but Trendy says it does. So, you just gotta go with it. I've seen mixed results. I mean, I've had really crappy chest drop with the 5 daily bonuses, and I've had really good chest drop without it. So, I mean, it's hard to say. There's nothing that we can do to test it, you know. Got that damn apprentice weapon again. So irritating. That's the one weapon I will never ever use. There was a time where that one was a good one. Alright guys, I got time for one more quick one. Maybe we'll do a goddamn trees. I don't know, Bleach. I'm hoping that guns get added in. I like guns better than bows, personally. Bunch of junk. Alright, anyway, I got time for one more. I'm going to do just a quick Demon's Lair, and then I'll be off for a bit. I will be back on playing later on tonight. So, you guys see me in the Steam group, hit me up. The problem with Forest Poachers there, PCT, is I've just done it so many times. I've done that map more than any other map, there's no doubt. It's not hard there, Bob. It's just, it's inconvenient. It's, being 100% free to play in the inventory thing is just very, very inconvenient. I'm going to have to clear out some inventory here real quick before we get this one rolling. Noisy car going down the road. Good Lord. That's a tough one, George. It's probably between the Mystic and the Gun Witch. The Mystic's got some pretty powerful CC. Forest Poachers is the incursion version of that map there, Cody. Is the difference. Well, there's only specific maps that drop armor above 700 item power. CC is crowd control there, Bleach. What's CC? Uh-oh. What do we got going on here? I am stuck. That is very strange. Can't jump. Can't do anything. Can I suicide? I can't type. Nothing. Well, I'm thinking that may just end the stream right there, guys, as I am completely glitched out here. I can attack, but I can't do anything else. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. Well, let's see. No, I can't Alt-Tab either. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day there, guys. But thank you all for swinging out. And like I said, I'll be back on. Well, let's see if control. No, I can't even control L. But anyway, I'll be on most of the day today. So anyone who wants to hop in and join some matches, I'll be in the Steam group. Nah, see, that's the thing. My keyboard is not disconnected. But anyway, I'm going to call it a day there, so I will talk to you guys later. See ya.